I'm Marjorie Waldo. I'm the president and CEO of the Arts Garage here in Delray Beach. Arts Garage is a performance and visual arts venue in the heart of Delray Beach. We provide innovative and diverse, meaningful experiences in all types of art: theater, music, visual arts, and arts education. Arts Garage believes that art matters, all kinds of art, and to all members of our community. Our passion and our vision is to connect our community to the world through the arts, because we believe that art is transformative and has the power to blur the lines of everything that divides us. We have thoughtfully included in our programming at Arts Garage authentic ways for artists to emerge. Same thing is true on our gallery walls, as we provide a space for new artists who have never had their work seen, and there are people who had given up their art and picked it back up again because the experience in their showcase was so moving to them and changed how they saw their journey. Emerging is a huge part of what we try to do here. One of the artists celebrated in our gallery was Connor. Connor currently is homeless, living out of a van, has a wife and a set of twins. As a child, he was different, experienced bouts of depression, was bullied fiercely in every way possible in the school system. So he never felt that he belonged anywhere and had actually put his art down. And his mother was his champion, who wanted to find a way to show his art to the world and to show him that his art had value. So she pushed for his exhibit here, and we accepted.
When it was on the wall, I think I felt as good and as proud for him as he felt. You know, and he's had a really, really, really tough life. And we walked out of that reception and he said that was one of the best days of his life.
People were lined up on all these paintings and stuff, looking at them in like great detail, and you could see the smile on their face, they're like, oh my God. So I thought it was really nice that I was opening up a little other dimension for people.
I've always been proud of him because I don't know many people that could get through and be alive with the trauma and a lot of things that he's been through, but he finally got to feel good about something, and he finally got validated by someone from the art world who understood what he was saying.
I went to some art schools, I went to some magnet schools, I went to some of those museums, did some summer camps and stuff, but it's not like those classes is what made me who I am today. Life is what made me who I am today. To be an artist is to pass your message along to the other person. If you can make that communication, you can consider yourself an artist, a successful artist.
We work really hard here to make sure that you will find something you love and enjoy, that you can come in almost any night of the week and hear some music or see art that moves you and that makes you happy and can let you forget about some other things that might be happening in your life and shift gears a little bit. We think it's healing, and we love seeing the reviews that tell us how much people like our programming. Harry is a 72-year-old gentleman who started as a volunteer at Arts Garage. I found out much later that he has multiple health issues. He started about a year and a half volunteering with our guild and never would have guessed.
I've been pretty much house-ridden for 3.5 years before I started volunteering here. Having new doctors, new medication, the Arts Garage, meeting people, giving me some sense of self-worth that I was able to get out and I was able to do something. Sometimes people sort of question, well, why are you helping to clean up and you're not even volunteering tonight? Well, the real story is it's for me.
I've seen him dancing in the corner during a performance. He says that we are one of the reasons that he is not in currently an assisted living facility.
It energizes you. I mean, the same way for me, you have to take your car and you fill up at the gas station. This, for me, is a way of filling up.
Any performance art venue has a responsibility, I believe, to make sure that people can express themselves the way they want to and safely. When we design programming and events here, we want to make sure that our artists feel free to express who they are and how they became who they are. Lillian is a 13-year-old young woman who found us by accident. Mom was experiencing over the last several years significant feelings of hopelessness and despair, and Lillian was there for all of that as a very young girl. Lillian began to experience extreme anxiety that resulted in panic attacks. And around that same time, they found our drumline, and Lillian fell in love.
So my mom, she dealt with alcohol. Like, it was a very big issue. But about 2 years ago, she got help. That's about the time we found out about Arts Garage.
We walked in here sad, shy. I didn't know really how to be a good mother and reconnect with my daughter. And when we walked out after that first day, we kind of looked at each other and knew we found something that's gonna connect and make us connect with each other.
She began to emerge not only as a new, eager musician, but she also discovered that there were volunteer opportunities here.
And really, through her volunteering, through her classes here, we laugh, we joke, we have good times. And I have seen my daughter prosper in a confidence that I didn't think I could ever provide for her. As my daughter likes to say, she feels that this is her second home and a second family, and I'm grateful and thankful for that.
They really made my life different. They changed it in an extremely big way. I'm very happy about that.
We believe that art is transformative and that it provides an opportunity for the community and for the individual artist or patron to expand. One of the demographics in the community that we were not serving at all was the LGBTQ community. So I had a staff member at the time who came up with the concept of an elimination-style drag queen competition, and it just exploded. Tyresha grew up in what she described as a pretty closed community. She talked about performance, so as a young gay person who was closeted, she was participating in things that she classified as stereotypical gay guy stuff. Theater, singing, voice. She talked about Arts Garage and the impact that it had for her. She has used Arts Garage as sort of a business launch.
It was a really big shot for me, a big eye-opener, a lot of networking, knowing who my business is, being able to network with people and be able to get people involved, and not just the LGBT community, but straight people and alike.
They were standing up and clapping and waving money in the air and cheering for her. It was, I believe, really rewarding for her to witness that and to see the acceptance of the audience of both her and her craft, her skill as a performer.
For me, growing up in a mainstream community up in Vermont, it's very difficult for people to be honest about themselves. I feel that people need to be able to open up their minds, be respecting. You should be able to bridge yourself and become friends. And strength in number is the key. If we're all happy, the world's happy.
Whether it's our emerging art programs that give artists a voice, whether it's our main stage performances, you're often seeing the culture and the experiences and the history of that performer. The same thing with the art on the walls. When an artist paints or sings or plays the guitar, they share their experiences, their culture, their pain or their joy, their failures and successes. The patron viewing or listening experiences all of these things. We grow in that experience as people. That is one of the best ways to build a bridge in our community and to connect our community to other cultures and other places in the universe, because it allows us to see each other in a very real, true way. It's very beautiful.